Hello everyone. Today I'm going to do an art journal page using Art by Marlene's paper elements. It's the Out of This World. It has some Christmas elements in it. There's the tree and Santa's house, and there's Mrs. Claus and the funky reindeer. And there's the book number, if you want to look that up. I'm just going to use regular cheap old acrylic paints that you can buy at Walmart, any craft store. So let me move this out of the way. And I didn't get to do much at Christmas time because, yes, of course, I was sick. But that doesn't mean I can only do it at Christmas time. So I'll do it now. And I'm just going to make a wintry backdrop. I have an old makeup sponge. I'm going to use that for the texture in the background. And I'll start with, this has been gessoed. Oops, with this. Sorry about that. And I'm just going to use crisp blue to start off with. And I'll just add white in with it where I need it. Because I want it wintry, but not too dark, if you know what I mean. So let me grab some white here. This is just old Craft Smart white paint that I probably got from, let me see, Michael's. Alright, so I'm going to wet this just a little bit just to get it going here. And yep, I think I'm just going to mix the two. And I'm just going to pounce over in my sky area. Now I'm going to make it look somewhat nightish. Nightish. That's funny. And I'll just mix these a little bit. And I'll pick up the more white. Lighten it up a little bit as I go up, or at least like nighttime. Because that's what I want. And I'm going to get in these little nooks and crannies. And then I will pounce it out again. So that there is a layer of difference. It's not all one. And I'll add some dark in here and there. Just to change it up. And that, I don't know what that is, so I'll just try and drag that off. There we go. And fix that. I know it's been a while since I made a video. And I know some people have unsubscribed, but that, you know, it happens. Nothing I can do about that. All right. Now, I'm going to take this English Navy. I'm just going to put a drop. I'm going to pick that up. Then I'm going to darken a couple of the areas. Almost like there's snow clouds. Because I'm also going to either add white splashes or snowflakes. Okay, now let's see. I'm going to use this Dolphin Gray and this cool white for the snow-covered ground. And, or I can just use this regular white that's already open. Okay. And let me squeeze the water out of this. There was a lot of water in it. So, because I cleaned it. All right. Just gonna try to blend it because I want it to look like it's on a hillside. So I need to add a definition for separation, but I still need it to be different. All right. Almost like a snowstorm. I'm glad I don't have to deal with those no more. No more snowstorms. All right, and I might just take a little bit on my finger and create some definition for myself. There we go. All right, let's see. Let me dry this. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna add another hill here. I know it looks like a hot mess, but it'll be all right. It's just an art journal page anyway. And I think I'll use a brush. Just an old brush. And just take just a little bit of gray out of the lid here, because I just want to help with the blue. All right, and I have these Dylusions for card making and stuff. And then I also have this, which is a Dylusions. Let's see, DYS 35725 at rangerink.com. It's the Ho Ho Holly. This one is, let's see, this one, come on, focus. It's got some little Christmas cutouts. And since I don't have anything on here yet, I'll go ahead and do my white. Let me see how much of the gray I can get out of here. I mean, they're not going to be the right size or anything like that, but that's okay. It's all good. So I'll just put a little more white out on the paper here. I'll pick up some white work it in pretty well. I just need it to look like there's snowflakes in the background, which that's fine. This may be too wet, but that's all right. And I'll put one right here. I won't press this hard. I'll just lightly pounce it on. That looks good. And I can even come over here and I can actually come down here because you'll actually see them. And I'll go right here. That works. I'll come off here a little bit. There. That looks nice. That works good. Let me dry this. I'll be right back. And yes, I remember I said I wanted to add some white splashes, so I'll do that real quick. I'll just put a very small drop of the white. And where is my fan brush? Right there. I have a very old fan brush. I'm just going to wet it and pick this up, and I will hold, I'll just put a tissue over them. Because I'm going to tell you, white splashes, they go everywhere, and I do mean everywhere. So that looks pretty good. Okay, I'll clean that up and dry that, and we'll move on. Okay, I'm going to test out the placement of everything because I do want to add these holly around the edge. I think that would look really neat. So let me pull that out. If you're still with me, I appreciate that greatly. I know my videos can be a little long. Alright, and there's jolly old Mrs. Claus. And I need to pull, I'm going to pull this down just a little bit with one of her favorite little reindeer. And put her there. Oh, why not? These are just on a whim anyway. So, I might have to make adjustments for this border. But I'm only doing the holly leaves, so it's fine. I wonder if I take her off of there. Now, see, when it's smaller, it needs to be in the background, and larger, it needs to be in the foreground. So I can just use woodland animals instead of her. So let's see what other ones they've got in here that I might be able to. I know what I'm going to use. I wasn't going to use it at first, and where did I put it now? Oh, little snowman. That'll work. I don't want to make things too complicated for myself, so I can actually bring this down just a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna grab some green and I'll use a different pouncer. Be right back. Okay, I have some holly branch. I will take these off, move them aside. I just have a broke down makeup sponge from the dollar store. I cut them. And I'm just going to line this up best I can. And only try to get the holly, which that may not just be the easiest thing in the world, but it'll be all right. I'll just do my best. And it gets tiny here in the corners. And I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas and a good New Year. Do I have any in the back? Just a little bit. I have an old washcloth. I'll just wipe the back off with so that I don't get any more. I like that. I can fix that too with some pens. And all I gotta do is semi-marginally line it up. And oh well. That's good. Now I'm going to turn it so that I can just gently put it down where I want it. Hopefully I'm in the shot. And then just walk it across. Sorry for the neighbor's dogs. I don't know if you can hear them or not. I can. So I'm just going to wipe this off real quick because what I'm going to have to do is flip it over real quick. And just going to pick it up here. Yep, that's all right. Do that one. And I'm going to come over here and do this one. I'm going to lift that up and wipe that off real quick. And then just bring it down. There. And just cut it across. And then you can just clean it up with a paint marker or whatever you want. I'm just trying to keep it in just the holly part. And that didn't work very well right there, but that's okay. Let me just hit it with some heat real quick. I think that's the problem. And I'll just get these two right here. I'm just trying to be quick, so there, that works. All right, let me dry this off and I'll be right back. Okay, I just used a dollar store red marker to add some little red berries. And let's see, I got these from Amazon. I've got two hands. They're just glitter. They're not even glitter. They're more like a metallic paint. And I went over some of them. And that's all I did. Really. All right, let's put this together. All right, I use Barely Art Precision Craft Glue. You get that on Amazon. So let's position our stuff here. Now, I made this little dark spot because that was the walkway from the Santa's cabin. And I'm going to put her right there, you right there, and I'll put ho, ho, ho there. That's where everything is going. Why not? And all I'm going to do is spread some glue on everything. You have to be quick with this because this is very quick drying glue. I give this stuff that. I love it. And let's move you a little bit. And there's that. You're going to be stepping on one of those, which is fine. And just glue all this down. Like I said, I'm doing my Christmas now because I was sick and I couldn't do much of anything, which is fine. It's not about the gifts, although some of my family were sick too, so there was that. There's always next year. That's how I see it. All right. Well, there's a lot more you can do. You can outline everything. You can outline the snowflakes. But this is my Christmas page for today using Art by Marlene. Thanks everybody that watches. I appreciate it very much. I'm grateful for you who watch my channel, and I'm grateful for those who do subscribe. With that, I do hope as you watch my video, you do think about subscribing. It helps me out a lot as I'm trying to grow my channel. If you have any questions or comments, I will put the description, everything I used in the description down below. Have a great day. I hope you have an amazing new year. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.